So this is a video just showing what I think is a slightly easier entry to Prestige Eater of Worlds if you're after the Telesto catalyst. I've not seen this anywhere else, so although I've watched Esoterickk videos and a number of videos which showed how to actually do this, so obviously credit for actually finding this entry point goes to someone else, not me. But anyway, I found it while I was trying to find my way back in from the main entrance. I'd triggered the start point, I triggered the checkpoint, but I thought I'd try and go back up and see if I could work out how to get back in. As you can see, I've made it back in above that kind of entrance tunnel. So I am inside the kind of the glitch area here. And I thought that would make it slightly easier to actually get into the main area, because you're not trying to jump and get in at the same time. You jump, find the platform, and then jump a second time, which certainly gave me a bit more control. So I'm just going to run it from the beginning here so you can see exactly what I'm doing from the start. Yeah, this is, as I say, it's the only way of getting the Telesto catalyst at the moment. It's quite a low drop rate, and unfortunately the chest at the end isn't very persistent. So unlike the last wish chests, which you can get to, and you can, with a couple of friends, you can swap characters, one person stays behind, and you can probably get all three alts collecting a single secret chest by alternating between the people who are there. This disappears, the chest despawns probably within a minute. You might be able to get one person, might be able to leave and come back, but you're not going to be able to do all three characters, certainly not with the load times on a PS4 anyway. Might be slightly easier on a PC. So the setup I've got here is it's a Titan running catapult jump. Catapult jump is pretty important because it allows you, it's a bit like a hunter jump. You get a degree of recovery if you miss something, whereas the other Titan jumps you will just gradually lose height. And actually here you see I've got the high jump on instead from when I was trying before to get back up to that area, which you can only get to with a high jump. So I go back to catapult lift here. You don't need a sword for the first bit, but I find a sword is useful for particularly the long jumps once you get inside and you've stood on the little tall pylon. So this bit you are using your jump, and you're just kind of feathering it so that you're drifting towards the wall. You don't want to use all of your jump charge at once. I will admit I am using the Lion Rampant, so I am using jumping trousers here, but I am aiming, as you can see, you get past the kill wall, and I aim to land on this little cylinder here, and then you drop down. This is the new bit that I've not seen anyone say before, but you're dropping back down to try and get back to that area that I jumped up to in the previous clip. So you can kind of see it just on the edge there. There's a little bit that's poking out that's kind of coloured orange. So I'm going to try and jump down. There's also a kind of little path between there to the outside. You can see again in the orange, which is where I'm going to land. Now I'm going to jump back up. Initially I thought this was the bit where you got in. It's not. It's the section above. So this is the bit, if you do ever get in and you drop into a little bit that you cannot jump out of, it's just past that section, I think. So I'm jumping back up here. This is the bit you basically have to jump over the top of this cylinder and then just drop in, and you go immediately to your left, and then you're on top of the cylinder here. Now you can see there's a couple of little barriers, so you've got to go down and just jump out and right round. Which is what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to work my way out so I don't fall off, and then almost did it. I've got the brightness turned right up because otherwise it's impossible to see your way around. Now you can't see really there, but I've jumped on top of the cylinder. Sorry, it's got prism on, which is why you keep on getting things changing. There is a little ledge there that's got some screws, some bolts on top, or rivets, and that's where you're trying to jump to, and you can kind of see a little flash of purple just outside. There you go. So where the crosshairs are is where I'm aiming for. You just land on that. Then you nudge yourself back out. You can see I'm looking at my feet here, and that's the path below. So I now look up from there, and I see kind of a little crack with purple. That's where you're aiming to get to the far side and into the actual reactor itself. So it's a high jump. And then you land on this. Now this is the tough one. If you miss the jump, then just fall in the death cola, the death Kool-Aid. So I am psyching myself up here. So again, Catapult makes this slightly easier. So you can see kind of a little bit of recovery, but I still managed to miss the first time. Just drop in there, and it should revive you. If not back where you made the jump from, then from that little platform with the rivets, which is where I am here. Don't move. If you can't see what you're doing, just swivel around and see if you can work it out. That's the cylinder that forms the main entrance. So I am now jumping back up for that little purple crack to get into the reactor area. So here you are in the reactor area again, onto the left pylon, and then from here, with the Titan at least, it's fairly easy to do the first jump, which is the most difficult jump, with a sword. You can see the area is open, but because you haven't triggered the next checkpoint by hitting the floor, then this all should be open. So with this, the timing is, I'm just checking the jump again, I think, yeah. The timing is jump, 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 slash. So you're basically jumping, jump, jump, so jump, cancel, slash, jump, cancel, slash. The first one is 3 because you're jumping into the air, activating your catapult lift, and then cancelling it. But other than that, after that, it's jump, jump, slash, jump, jump, slash. The next, you can probably do that without actually having to use your sword. This one the sword's useful for, although you can do it with high lift in a single jump. Yeah, not so good in third person. So again, it's jump, 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 slash, jump, jump, slash, jump, jump. Oh, okay. Alternatively, arse it up and start again. This is just to demonstrate I'm not an esoteric quality streamer. I'm not a streamer. So this, it just shows you that even real people can do this. And then again the last bit, so it's jump, 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 slash, jump, jump, slash, jump, jump, slash, jump, jump, slash, until you get to the far side. Now when you get here, if you've been successful, then the door should not have spawned to the next section, and you can go and get your Telesto, or the Telesto catalyst.